Alright, now begins the part where you have to like go back and forth between this staircase so much. Yeets, you have a shadow Pokemon, right? Or not? It does a Sharpedo and a Celio, and I doubt they're gonna give a Sharpedo and or a Celio. Yeah, I thought so. They were not gonna be that generous. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Don't KO though. Ooh. I might still get KO because of rough skin, but at least a fair trade. He KO'd me, I KO'd him. Wait, Sharpedo does not have rough skin. What ability did Sharpedo get then in this ROM hack, if not rough skin? Because Thunder Punch still makes contact in Gen 3, even though it's a special move, still makes contact. Should do this. This should be my answer. Yep. Dang, the Barboach left. And is playing Peekaboo. I see. Want you to die, Elekid? Man, it did a lot of damage dive, even with light screen. That's insane. Just how much did this person buff certain moves? Or stats, if he altered the stats, which I don't know if he did or didn't. I know Elekid is a good lead with Espeon, but I gotta lead with Crocodile now. Alright, wasn't it something weird that you won't get a Shadow Pokemon until you get to like the very top of this place? With Shadow Remoraid? Wait, no, that can't be right. You need to get a Shadow Mantine first, though. Before you get Shadow Remoraid. Alright, thanks to Light Screen, Crocodile live. Alright, does Spark have like a guaranteed para chance in this game? What the frick, man? It's a little bit too often where I get hit by Spark and immediately get paralyzed. Flinch. Good, that gave me a turn. Ah, typical. I was hoping I would get the double flinch so Crocodile wouldn't faint. Surely get Slug Money EXP for this Magneton. By the way, I am willing to use Pokemon that aren't broken in this playthrough. I just want to use whichever Pokemon I get, you know? What's up? Really? A Quagsire? That's a little bit too harsh, I would say, to throw in a freaking Quagsire and a Gyarados. Scary face to Gyarados. Don't flinch. Please don't flinch. Thank you. Because that feels a little bit punishing to the ones that didn't pick Bayleaf to put a Quagsire, because you don't get any Shadow Grass types. Hey Flydog, how you doing? Ooh, I might KO the Quagsire right here. Good. The Quag is down. Now he just has to contend with the freaking Gyarados. Which I might... Wait. I might be able to flinch spam it if possible. Hoping I get the flinch with Crocodile, that is. Get the flinch, get the flinch. No. Uh-oh. Oh no. Huh. They changed Thrash to be a fighting type? Well, it works in my favor, because that means SPO is not dying. So that worked in my favor. Yeah, but this ROM hacker really like throwing in highly evolved Pokemon, even though we're still in the early game. Which I don't fully agree with, having to fight fully evolved Pokemon, you know? Since our shadows aren't fully evolved, why should the enemy be fully evolved? That is not even the playing field. I see, so you were helping with cleaning. Well, hopefully you didn't have to clean too much. Or any stubborn spots at least. Please tell me one of those are shadow Pokemon, please. Son of a... No shadows yet. Well, let's take out Electrike. Jeez, so much damage. Hey Raptor, how you doing? I mean, I wouldn't count Volbeat and Pyrite as fully evolved. I would not count them as fully evolved Pokemon because they don't evolve at all. When I mean fully evolved, I specifically mean like Gyarados and Flygon and Salamence. That's what I mean when I say fully evolved Pokemon. I don't know, send out my duck. Pyrite, yes. I just meant with Volbeat, like that one didn't count. Like I just specifically meant that Flygon mentioned Volbeat. Like Pyrite is a fully evolved, but Volbeat, no. You son of a... Not double team. Good thing I have Aerial Ace, is all I say. Good thing I have Aerial Ace. For just this occasion. My duck denies your double team. Well, I have to go downstairs because my gator died. The poor little Electrike. I think I will have one more battle where I have Croconaw as the lead, then oh, so they don't have any documentations published? That's very rude. Like, why would you not have any documentation of the changes? Like, are people just supposed to guess what changes were made? That's not cool. That's a very mid-team this trainer has. Farfetch and Ledian. That's like the definition of mid. I know Farfetch is a duck, but I can also recognize that Farfetch is not a good Pokemon. At least, not the Ketonian version. Galarian Farfetch, now that's a different question though. That's a good Pokemon, the Galarian Farfetch'd and Surfetch'd. Ah, I didn't one-shot the duck, really? Oh no, air release from the Ledian, oh no. I know Crocodile does not have a good special attack stat, but I'm equipped with the Mystic Water. How did it not kill the Farfetch'd? My only physical move, Shadow Rush. I do Shadow Rush then. But Galarian Farfetch'd becomes good because it can evolve into Surfetch'd. That's what makes Galarian Farfetch'd good. It can evolve. Yeah, Flygon gets it that Surfetch'd is why Galarian Farfetch'd is good, yeah. Confusion, don't you dare go into hyper mode, Crocodile. Okay, this is gonna be not good with a light screen. That means I'll have to rely on Return for my damage move. Well, no more Ladian. You know, I can try to get the flinch if I don't kill with the Return here. Oh, good, I got the kill. Just wasn't sure, you know. I know I should probably put Espeon in the back since they're level 35, but I'd rather have one strong Pokemon on my squad while I'm waiting until I can purify. And plus, I'm holding out hope for Psybeam, so I'm no longer stuck with confusion. Ah, that's a cute team. Snorunt and Glalie. I didn't see the gender of the Glalie, so I have to see if it's a mother with a son. Yeah, it's a mother with a son. That's cute. Roll out on the Snorunt. I know this is a very dangerous fight because there's 2 ice types on there. But I don't think they should have Ice Beam at 31. Good, you did not miss rollout. Good job, little Fanpy. Now keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, I don't think there's any physical special split in this either. So I'm just going with, well, traditional Gen 3, like, oh, every normal type move is a physical damage and all, etc., etc. Ooh, Fanpy, you're being a real champ right now. No, there's no one still alive. That's not good. Don't fight Fanpy. No! How dare they bully Fanpy? How dare they? He's just an innocent little elephant. Well, they'll have to slug my Pokeballs again. I understand why you got the crit, Espeon. I understand that you're mad that they killed Fanpy. But you were angry at the wrong one, and... You had Icy Wind this entire time? And you went with Bite on Fanpy? Twice? Why? What was AI thinking there? Not using Icy Wind when I had a ground type. Yeah. Slugma has Sacred Fire. However, Sacred Fire is severely nerfed. Sacred Fire is basically just a glorified Flame Wheel. Because it only has 65 power and it's 100 accurate, so Sacred Fire is basically Flame Wheel. So I guess he added it just to be like for the extra flair or the panache, you know, to make it seem fancy, the Slugma. Trust me, I had the same reaction too last stream when I saw Slugma use Sacred Fire. It was not until earlier today I found out, like, oh, the Sacred Fire is nerfed. Hey, Entei is like still a good fire type option. He's still a good option if you didn't pick type Lotion. Plus, you get Entei really early, so that makes him viable by that extent. The balance on whether trainers have weak or strong Pokemon is really baffling me.